Welcome to Preparing for the Unexpected. I'm Alex Fullick, and as always, I love to talk about crisis management, business continuity, resilience, well being, anything that helps you, your organizations, or your community prepare for, respond to, and overcome adverse situations. There's something I want to talk about today, and it has to do with tolerance levels. Where are we getting our tolerance levels from? It seems no matter who you talk to, it's always different. If you talk to one group, they want their stuff up and running in 4 hours or maybe even less. If you talk to another, they want it up in, a week or something. And yet, those that want it up right away, because it's got to be up in 2 hours, when it happens at 9 o'clock at night, you've got, we don't need it again until 7 in the morning. So is your tolerance level really 2 hours? Or is it just because you've got people working, your tolerance level has changed? And what about those other areas that can be down for a week? That's no big deal until they lose money or they've lost a client. And sometimes you don't know that until something actually goes wrong. Then you can turn around and say, our tolerance level, uh-uh, we need it immediately. So it seems like our tolerance levels are all over the place. Some people may call it recovery time objectives, but it's really weird. Our tolerance overall is from 0 to 100. It's all over the map, especially in crisis management and business continuity. We want things at different times. We want it all over the place under great conditions. When this, and this, and this happens, everything will fall in line just perfect. But when does that happen? When does a disaster unfold the way you want it to? Does an earthquake happen, but not touch certain houses simply because, well, you didn't want it to get damaged? No, that's not the way it works. Our tolerance levels are really messed up. Look at Ukraine and Russia right now. We've got Russia killing people in bus stations, killing people in theaters, killing people in humanitarian corridors. And yet the war is still going on. Our tolerance over here is different because it's not in our backyard. But if those events were happening here, oh my goodness, politicians, all these different groups would be up in arms, doing everything they can to stop it. But right now, even though lots of people are giving to charities, don't get me wrong, there seems to be a higher tolerance with governments because it's not in their backyard. It's not happening to my people or our people, so the killing can go on. We obviously have a high tolerance level, and our red line is who knows where. When you're killing children and people in train stations trying to get to safety, good God, if that doesn't mean we should be doing something, I don't know what does. How many more need to die? Our tolerance level is obviously quite high. Oh, another 50,000 people can die before maybe governments will step in and say, bad, bad Russia. In the meantime, we just won't let you do your banking. Really? Is that how things work? Maybe we need to look at our values and morals when it comes to some of these incidents. And I think what's happening in the Ukraine is going to be one of those. We are conflicted. We're not looking at our tolerance because obviously we have a high tolerance for it. We're watching it on the news. We're listening to it on social media and all the different applications that are out there, but it's still going on. Yet when our organization has an application go down for an hour, we freak out. You tell me there's not something wrong there. We really need to evaluate what our red lines are as a person, as an organization, and match that up with our values and morals. In the meantime, stay prepared, everybody.